Saiyaara in the play is a by chance author, as in the lockdown she pens down her life. बहुत ही मायूसी से गुजरे हैं हम सब. सुशांत सिंह राजपूत, he was a part of us. He's from Ek Jute. एक तो उसका भी जाना उस पीरियड में उसको लोगों को बहुत तोड़ दिया. Entrepreneurship comes from my mother.
मेरे भाई बेचारे दोनों बड़े दुखी रहते हैं.
आर्य तो नाम रखा मेरा PKC.
Which is
PKC मतलब जब अच्छे लोग सब बैठे होते कहते हैं पापा की चही थी,
अच्छा.
और जब कोई नहीं होता कहता पापा की चमची. If I didn't have theatre and if I was frustrated and a flop film and where to go, what to do, maybe I would have succumbed to maybe work which I would regret today. At least today there are no tapes and no YouTube clips that I need to hide from my son.
Hello everyone, just talking Jaskiran Kapoor with Juhi Babbar Soni.
Hi.
And so glad to have her here. Love her sandals and the pop-up pink. And
Thank you.
You know, her play Aap Ki
With
Saiyaara,
love.
with love, Aap Ki Saiyaara has been insanely popular in the last 23 months. So we'll hear it from Juhi herself. So tell us about your play first, because it resonates with authors and literature and a lot of other things.
Yes. So Saiyaara in the play is a by chance author, as in the lockdown she pens down her life. So that's how she is. She overnight she turns into this celebrity author.
Okay.
And because that's the reason people were like, play at a literary fest, and that's where the connect. And I said, well, because it is about an author, and it is also about the situations that probably authors are facing today. You know, the pressure of falling into the trap of commercialization. You know, people wanting to buy rights, people want to make OTT shows, you know, is book ka right kharid ke rakh lo, us book ka right kharid ke rakh lo, you know, those kind of things. So how she's dealing with that, that's what the play, the crux is. That's how the play basically starts.
And is it written by you? Is it?
The play is written by me, directed by me, and enacted by me. I have it's a podcast of 2. But it's a 1 hour, it's a 100-minute run basically. So आप ऐसा समझ लीजिए, 90 minutes is just me.
And 23 months, mein, how long has it been? How many places and cities?
Wow. So we were just actually calculating
Yes.
it today while we were driving up to Kasauli. It's such a iconic moment for us to be performing here at this club and to be a part of this fest. Today is my 72nd show and my 27th city.
My God. So did you write it in COVID?
I did,
During
I
COVID?
did.
वो उसमें आया कि
Yes,
celebrity
yes.
and
So वो
writer-
असल में
have you written plays before?
I have written shorter plays, और ये play भी एक अलग play का क्या, ये character एक अलग play में था पहले. But then during COVID, when people were doing a lot of online work, that's where Mumbai Theatre Guide, it's an online portal, and they came up to me and they said that, why don't you perform something for us? So I performed this for them for 40 minutes on Instagram. And till date, it is the maximum viewed performance on their page.
Wow.
And then when the theatre started opening, you know, so it was that people wanted only 50% audience and they wanted less people on the stage. So that's when we developed this into a full-length play. So that 40-minute, I rewrote and made it 1 hour, 30 minutes.
You know, when this is a little bit different, that during COVID, it was the theatre and the artists who were most affected.
Yes.
So how did you guys balance that, and how, because even Ek Jute,
Yes.
किसी ना किसी तरह थोड़ी देर तो बंद हुआ.
बिल्कुल बंद हुआ.
रोजगारी बंद हुई.
बिल्कुल बंद हुई,
आपका
और बहुत
सारा
ज्यादा
काफी कुछ हिल जाता है.
बहुत गमगीन और बहुत ही मायूसी से गुजरे हैं हम सब. And also, since you spoke about Ek Jute, you know, Sushant Singh Rajput, he was a part of us. He's from Ek Jute. एक तो उसका भी जाना उस पीरियड में उसको लोगों को बहुत तोड़ दिया. You know, क्योंकि so many for Ek Jute, you know, it was like, अरे सुशांत हमारा इन्हीं गलियों से निकल के बना है.
बिल्कुल.
You know, so tough times में क्या होता है, एक होता है ना, आप एक वो ray of hope रहा है हमेशा सुशांत. So that, and फिर ये कोविड और फिर ऐसी खबर, बहुत you know, I would say एक mental effect हुए हमारे लोग, you know, my people.
कहीं सैयारा is a optimist. Writers usually
Well,
carry the torch.
well, I did try and create a page to inspire people, and that really worked well, Jaskiran. Really worked well. I created a page, and I came on the page, on the Instagram page, and I said that, listen, I know we're all going through tough times, but most of us have also gone back home, because Bombay में होते हैं तो struggle करते हैं, रोज audition जाते हैं. I said, अपने घर में बैठो, video बनाओ. Send me. I will have judges. So I contacted friends. I contacted Sumit Vyas, Renuka Shane. I contacted all friends and I said, यार ये videos आएंगे मेरे पास, तुम लोग judge करो. And I started posting videos of actors from Agra, actors from, किसी गांव से, from Kerala, from actor from कहीं श्रीनगर से भेज रहे. उस page पे there are like over some 2,000 auditions today.
So this entrepreneurial spirit, whom do you get it from? From your father, Raj Babbar ji, or from your mother?
I think
Because,
the entrepreneurship comes from my mother.
And the jazba to help comes from your father. This
I
to
think
reach
both.
out to the common
I
man.
think both.
Both.
मेरे भाई बेचारे दोनों बड़े दुखी रहते हैं.
Arya and Pratik Babbar.
Yes. So they call me आर्य, तो नाम रखा मेरा PKC.
Which is
PKC मतलब जब अच्छे लोग सब बैठे होते कहते हैं पापा की चही थी, और
अच्छा.
जब कोई नहीं होता कहता पापा की चमची.
sibling rivalries and love is at another level.
Yes. Oh,
But
yes.
had your film, so कभी आपने सोचा that had it taken off like fabulously or super hit and all that, then this theater wouldn't have happened? Whether you think that career would have been, your life would have been different, or you're
Absolutely.
all right with
बिल्कुल.
this?
शायद ये सवाल मुझसे आज तक किसी ने नहीं किया, पर इसमें बहुत ज्यादा सत्य है कि शायद अगर मेरी फिल्म चल गई होती, बिकॉज मेरे लिए थिएटर मेरा जरिया बन गया ऑफ नॉट गोइंग इनटू डिप्रेशन and not falling into the trap of doing mediocre work. If I didn't have theater and if I was frustrated and a flop film and where to go, what to do, maybe I would have succumbed to maybe work which I would regret today. I'm just so proud of my decision, my upbringing, that even when I was much younger then, I did not fall for the fame, for the success, for the money. At least today there are no tapes and no YouTube clips that I need to hide from my son.
So, but Arya took to the films, and now I think he plans to be a stand-up comic.
He is doing stand-up. Arya is multi-talented, and what I absolutely admire about Arya is कि multi-talented है और फिर वो सारे multi-talented को explore भी करता है और exploit भी करता है पूरा. So he writes, he directs, he acts, he does stand-ups. He's very gifted.
And there's this, of course, Pratik Babbar. How has your relationship with the family and with him been? Because that's something that सारे पूछेंगे, सारे गाल कर दे, वो एकता हुंदा ही है. But as a sister or as someone, when did you realize, no, he's part of the family and we need to accept him? Or was it there from day one?
Yeah, I don't think there was any acceptance. And there is no realization. I think from moment one, he's my brother. And even before he came into this world, he was going to be my brother or my sister. And when he was born, he was there. He's the brother. And it's Arya and it's Pratik. For Arya, it's Didi and Pratik. For Pratik, it's Didi and Bhaiya.
You've been through your own emotional turmoils. You've married for the second time to Anoop. You had a son. You had there's so many things happened. How has that helped you as an actress? This this evolution. Does it reflect in your work, in your acting, in your
I'm
writing?
sure it does. I'm sure.
Does it make you less judgmental about a lot of things?
Oh, I think I'm the most non-judgmental person surviving on earth. I don't. I don't judge people. I don't comment on relationships. I never have a view. Never. क्योंकि किस पर क्या बीत रही है, कौन क्यों क्या कर रहा है, आपको ना पता है और ना ही आपको हक है जानने का और ना ही अपना मुंह खोलने का. हाँ भाई, हम इस प्रोफेशन में हैं, हम पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म पे खड़े हैं, तो आपको हक है, आप हमें जो भी कहें कहिए सिर आंखों पर.
Any plans of working with your father, especially Punjabi cinema?
I would love to. I
want to
really
write
would
something?
love to. I think so many times, even now, I mean, I would say every time I feel a creative rush and I'm like, I should do something with my father. I should do, because I worked a lot with my mother. I worked under my mother's direction. I worked with my mother as an actor. We've done projects together of management, of theatre fest and youth stuff. But with Papa, I have worked with very less. There's not been a close connect of work. Like he was in my first film also, but he played somebody else's dad. He was in my Punjabi film also, Yara Naal Bahara. There also he played Jimmy's dad. मतलब मेरे पापा कब बनोगे, या मेरे साथ कब हमारे ऐसे scenes होंगे,
And
So, yes.
when I look at India, across India, theatre is thriving in Mumbai, in Maharashtra. Why is it so कि बाकी जगह पे यहाँ ज़्यादा focus नहीं, projection नहीं,
ऐसा
पंजाब
नहीं है
के
कि महाराष्ट्र में भी thrive कर रहा है, ऐसा नहीं है.
बॉम्बे
हर जगह ही स्ट्रगल तो है, बहुत
कि-
स्ट्रगल है, एंड है वो थिएटर इज द पुअर कजन ऑफ द सिनेमा, यू कांट हेल्प इट.
It's becoming poorer or
Better?
better?
No, I would say the situation is better, definitely.
How?
और वो क्रेडिट जाता है आज के इस वक्त को, क्योंकि ये OTT प्लेटफॉर्म्स वगैरह आने से ना, जो इतने ज़्यादा टैलेंट आया है, बाढ़ जो आई है, उससे वो जो एक डिमार्केशन होता था ना कि ये थिएटर है, ये फिल्म है, ये आर्ट सिनेमा है, ये टीवी है, वो वाइप आउट हो रहा है. तो जिस एक्टर को आप सपोज आप फ्राइडे को सिनेमा में देख रहे हो, जाके रिलीज हुई है, आप उसको सैटरडे को घर में OTT पे भी देख रहे हो, और फिर जाके संडे को पृथ्वी थिएटर में भी देख रहे हो, यू नो. एंड एक्टर्स ये कर रहे हैं, डायरेक्टर्स ये कर रहे हैं.
I think it's an education of an audience
Yes.
also. You training
Yes.
them. Which brings us कि you did Faraz with Hansal Mehta.
Yes.
So आपको calls आई कि कौन है नई एक्ट्रेस, ये कौन है
I've
नई
been
एक्ट्रेस?
so fortunate that I got a film like Faraz. इतने साल मैंने काम नहीं किया, और फिर आपको घर बैठे एक ऐसी फिल्म मिल जाना जिसके लिए आपको इतने अच्छे रिव्यूज मिले, इतना लोगों का प्यार मिले, नेटफ्लिक्स पे ट्रेंड हो रही है.
Yes. Highest trending I believe.
Yes,
है ना?
and लोग ट्वीट कर रहे हैं, somebody go have a 10 film deal with Juhi Babbar, where was she? And I'm like, घर पे थी भाई. हंसल मेहता जी ने ढूंढा, मुकेश छाबड़े ने ढूंढा, दुनिया भूल
पर
गई
अभी
थी.
डील मिल गई, आई थिंक आप और कर रही हैं काम.
जी मैं कर तो रही हूँ, but I'm still waiting for good work.
Okay.
You know, maybe it's going to take a
Define
little
good
more.
work.
Where I feel a challenge. I feel that मैंने कुछ worthwhile किया, performance. आप देखिए फराज में भी मेरे 6-7 सीन है, कोई ऐसे बहुत ज्यादा सीन्स नहीं है, but every scene leaves such an impact. You know, तो वो महसूस तो होना चाहिए ना, जब इतने साल बाद अब फिर से काम कर रही हूँ. Because I want to spend time with my son. I want to be home. I want to be with my child. So, but if I am stepping out, it has to be worth my time.
But finally that brings us to this, and I wanted to ask you, जो ये guilt होता है, मम्मी guilt,
Oh,
working mother guilt.
भैया बहुत. और मैं तो मत पूछो. मेरा तो मिडिल नेम मम्मा गिल्ट है. जूही मम्मा गिल्ट बब्बर सोनी.
What advice would you give to women who want to get back into the workforce?
I pray and hope that you're blessed with a child like my son. Because it is that I'm working is because of my son Iman, because he has expressed a wish to see me working and to see my work being recognized. And that is the reason I'm working. It is his wish that in the universe it has gone there and come back to me. And this little conversation that he had with me 3 years back, where he expressed this, and in COVID times when people didn't have work, people were depressed, this play happened to me, Faraz happened to me. I mean, beautiful things happened to me. So I think whatever good is happening to me work-wise is all my son's wish.
And also, you keep a close check on fitness levels. That's one last question.
Oh,
Because
yes, we
ये
have
बहुत
to
होता है
ना.
looks. I thought theater में नहीं होता होगा.
नहीं बहन, बहुत ध्यान रखना पड़ता
बहुत
है.
ज़्यादा.
और मैं तो बहुत फूडी हूँ, मुझे बहुत खाना पसंद है, बहुत ज्यादा खाना पसंद है. मैं तो जहां जाती हूँ, जिस शहर से पहले यहाँ अच्छा क्या मिलता है, मेरा सबसे पहले आके खाने के ढूंढती हैं. बट वन हैज टू बी केयरफुल, वन हैज टू कीप फिट एंड लुक गुड. पीपल आर कमिंग टू वॉच यू, यू नीड टू लुक इन अ सर्टेन वे. जरूरी नहीं कि आप पतले हो, दुबले हो, ये हो, मगर आपकी प्रेजेंस में एक बात होनी चाहिए, मुझे ऐसा लगता है. जी.
Take you all the
Thank
best.
you, thank
Juhi
you.
Babbar with us. Please like and subscribe the channel and see you
Yes,
soon.
absolutely.
All right, bye.